brought to you by Rezilon. I have learned a lot over the last 4 years about how to properly apply Rezilon herbicide to my own Bermuda grass fields. Of course, this has not come without its own trial and errors, but I had a very unique opportunity to speak with some of the leading forage weed management experts at the 2024 Sunbelt Ag Expo. I was able to gather all that information, and now I'm able to share it with you at home.
So my name is Dr. Lisa Baxter, and I'm the University of Georgia State Forage Extension Specialist.
I asked Dr. Lisa Baxter what guidance she typically gives Bermuda grass growers to enhance their success with Rezilon.
So any of my producers that I work with that want to improve the efficacy of their Rezilon applications, there's three big things that I find myself saying over and over again. One of them is timing is everything. Early is definitely on time with a product like this. We've become kind of complacent or weary in some instances of products that may photodegrade or just don't have that residual anymore, and this is one that does, and we need to trust in that and get that product out on time.
The beautiful thing about Rezilon is it's very stable in the environment. Doesn't break down by water, doesn't break down by sunlight, so it gives you that flexibility to get out there ahead of time, get it on, and so the moment it can get incorporated, it is, and you're prepared to take care of that weed.
Excessive irrigation or large rain events after application can literally dilute and wash away your herbicide. Your herbicide can be lost in runoff or leaching into the soil. And also, repeated wet to dry cycles in your soil, either from rain events or irrigation, can cause your herbicide to bind to the soil rather than performing as a continuous barrier. So whether our hayfields are watered with irrigation or rainfall, understanding how some of those situations can impact our results is only going to help us grow better hay in the future.
Another one is we have to apply when we have less than 6 inches of material out there. That product needs to get to the soil, not on the top of the grass. And so we don't want the nice lush green grass that I have behind me. That's too much material. It's just going to intercept a lot of that chemical.
Avoid aggressive raking and tedding. Maintaining that good protection and longevity from your pre-emergent is better achievable when the soil is left undisturbed. So just remember, any equipment that you're using on your hayfields that starts to redistribute soil or interrupt soil is breaking down that barrier and making a potential for germination.
The last one is making sure your equipment is properly calibrated, especially working with a product that has such a low use rate per acre. A 10% error in your calibration can add up to a costly expense later.
At the end of the day, how will you know if you did everything correctly?
One thing for sure is you can always tell if you have a misapplication or a misstrip when you're doing Rezilon applications, because you'll actually have weeds. For example, if you're trying to do a fall application to keep ryegrass from coming up, and say you miss a small swath there with your sprayer, either it's on the tips or on the inside or on a turn, it's going to be obvious that you missed that because you're going to see the ryegrass germinate and the rest of the field did not. So Rezilon works very well when applied correctly and when you follow the label directions.
So, you've heard it for yourself. All the positive results that this product can bring to your hayfields is right at your fingertips. For that one-stop resource for all the information and all the frequently asked questions, go to Rezilon.com, download your free digital copy of the Premium Hay Growers Guide, and remember, cleaner hay is all in the timing.